And Coach, let's start here. I know this is a very frustrating scenario because you felt like your team made enough plays defensively to win the game, but just couldn't put up enough points. Where did this team ultimately fall short today?
Well, I mean, all three phases, and so it's special teams, offense and defense. We didn't perform well enough, and coaching as well. So that's on me. But our guys played hard, and we just didn't make enough plays. Credit goes to Toledo for making the plays that they had to. They just made more plays than we did, and that's a concern for me.
Now, I know that the wheel of accountability isn't always an interesting thing, and you're going to take credit for a loss as a head coach because that's what you do as the leader. But when you look at your staff, and some criticisms will come about play calling or execution, where is it in terms of the execution level to where your team needs to be, and is that the factor into why you did not win this game?
Well, I think, of course, that's why we weren't able to get enough momentum and be consistent. I think the key here is that we need to be more consistent and finish drives, and then on defense we got to get guys off the field. And the inconsistent part, that's my job. I got to get that done. And the boys are playing hard, and they love playing in front of their fans that made the trip out here, and it just wasn't good enough. And Toledo made some really good plays. I thought they played really hard. We knew they were going to be a tough team. They played tight games against an SEC opponent in Kentucky, and so they had us at home. It was a tight game, but I thought we had some momentum earlier, and just weren't able to to build on it, and that's what I got to get done. But I think whatever it is, we're going to evaluate everything and make sure that we perform a lot better for the game in South Florida.
The third quarter, Mitchell Guadagni, their quarterback, and their offense were able to get loose for over 200 yards. What happened to the BYU defense that allowed them to kind of start to find a rhythm?
Yeah, I'm going to evaluate it. We were breaking down in the run game, run defense, and so that was uncharacteristic of what we were doing the entire game. But they were able to get some chunk yards and get some throws on comebacks and things like that. And we made some really dumb mistakes as a team too, and that kept drives alive. Where it was, these guys, the players, keeping drives alive with the penalties and things like that, and whenever we caught a break, it seems like we were able to shoot ourselves in the foot, and that's, like I said, execution part. That's me, and the guys are giving me their effort, and I'll get it fixed.
How do you begin to address something like that when you mention the dumb plays or the frustrating penalties? How does that get shored up?
Well, everything. I mean, I think you evaluate all of it, and there's no one that's immune from getting criticism, myself included, and so I'm looking at the whole gambit of it all, and being able to evaluate everything from my decisions to all the way down from the coaching staff to the players. So all that's being evaluated. We got a bye week next week, and looks like we'll be having a new quarterback for that next game. So we got to be ready to go.
Okay, can you give us an update on Zach's thumb situation? We noticed he was hurt and he was holding on to it. So what's the status there?
Well, we don't know the exact timeline on the injury, but we know that looking like right now that Jaron Hall will be our quarterback when we go to South Florida. I don't know the details. We're still evaluating all that right now.
Okay. So with 2 weeks, where do you begin preparation, getting a guy like Jaron Hall ready to go in 2 weeks and opening up a road game at South Florida?
Well, he's got the right attitude and the want to. So that for us, the desire and passion is there for the game. He's ready for this moment. He stepped in there, on the last drive and wasn't afraid of the moment. So that's something we can build on. And so we got to build this offense to structure, and so the structure is on his advantages and his strengths, and then away we go. And if that means simplifying or changing some scheme things, then we'll do that.
Aside from the quarterback, what's the number one priority for you for this team to get better moving forward?
Stop the run on defense, and stay consistent as a team. That goes for all three phases.
Coach, appreciate the time. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.